Welcome back to another episode, ladies and gentlemen, on the CryptoWealthy channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing technical analysis on the Bitcoin because Bitcoin is dragging altcoins to the upside, either to the downside, doesn't matter. In today's video, we're going to be discussing about in which direction should the Bitcoin go, and by that also altcoins will most probably follow. We neglected Bitcoin a little bit in the previous days, but we do have a very good price action and good news to discuss about today. And now let's begin. So as you can see, the first thing that I need to mention is the patterns that Bitcoin is forming all the time when it's in the bull market. If we switch on the 1 daily chart, you can see first pattern is the uptrend over here on the 20 daily exponential moving average. Whenever the Bitcoin retouches this 20 exponential moving average or this yellow line over here, you can see the perfectly good bounce. Now we learned that a long time ago, but nevertheless that's not enough. Whenever some asset is in the bull market or in the bull run, we have certain situations and certain cycles in that push, and that's pretty much patterns over here. What you can see on the Bitcoin since 6th February to today is that the Bitcoin was already in two patterns. Actually, one is happening right now. So if we zoom in on 4-hourly chart, for example, you can see over here that the Bitcoin was in one big flag over here, or continuation pattern, or triangle, continuation triangle, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. It formed a perfectly good dot of the price over here, and after that we broke on 8th March and pushed towards another pattern over here. As you can see, the Bitcoin right now enters the new pattern, and it started to form since the new all-time high, which also happened for the previous one. So that's how the patterns are pretty much formed, at least this kind. And after that, since then, we had very good retouches of this triangle over here, and this is what actually forms one good consolidation and continuation pattern at the same time. Now, when should we expect some of the breakouts? Since we have such a good, clear, and very neatly retouches and touches over here, in the next 5 days we should expect breakout of the Bitcoin latest. Now this could pretty much happen today, and this is the reason why we are doing this video. If you take one trend line, you can also put the half of this triangle. This is very good strategy to do in technical analysis, to see where the price is right now and where is it trading. So right now we are on a second half above over here in this triangle, which pretty much means that the bulls are right now very strong and they're retesting a level of resistance. As you can see over here, soon we may actually see breakout of $59,700, ladies and gentlemen, and we may actually break new all-time high. Maybe not today, but during the weekend is most probable. What is important is to actually break this resistance, find level of support, and push to the upside. If the Bitcoin manages to break this zone today, which is approximately on 59.6 or 59.5, somewhere approximately there, if we break this zone over here, find level of support on it, then we may push to the upside, most probably because we will not have any more resistance to the upside. The patterns are just not enough always to confirm such a breakout, so you can always bring the volume, and as you can see, the volume is dropping slowly but surely. We're seeing drop in volume. This is good because less money is in the pattern and more money will be outside of the pattern. What I mean by this is when we see the breakout, the volume will spike very highly over here, which is very important. This is something to observe. As you can see, most of the days over here we have the low volume and it's dropping, it's still dropping. So this is one more clue that we are actually in the pattern and we should expect the breakout. Now, interesting thing is happening with the MACD over here. It seems like we are seeing some bearish divergence, unfortunately, and for now it's still not playing out because we still didn't see cross over here. It seems like we're going to see the cross if the Bitcoin starts plunging, but I do believe with this level of support that we just discussed about and 20 exponential moving average, which is standing exactly on it with the double support, we're going to see the bounce and again over here spike in the MACD and in the price. So the bigger chance for the breakout to the upside I'm giving to the bulls, because the trend is your friend all the way until the end, and also many other level of supports are there to hold us if we start consolidating further towards this support. This means also that the altcoins most probably are going to follow the movement of the Bitcoin, which could be further pushed to the upside, or at least late push to the upside, because Bitcoin pushes first and then altcoins are following, right? One more interesting and good development is on the RSI. We are not in the overbought zone over here, although we are close, but we still have some chances for the breakout. We do have bearish divergence, but it's still not over yet. If the Bitcoin spikes above this high over here, we're going to see diminish of this bearish divergence, and we're going to see continuation pattern to the upside. For now, this is still bullish. TD sequential is one of the very interesting and good one to predict the pushes to the upside and so on and so on. But nevertheless, we're not going to discuss about how it's calculated. We may actually do this some other day and how it's working. What you can see over here are those arrows on every single candle over here, and above the arrows you have the numbers. Whenever they are green and whenever the Bitcoin forms number 1 over here, that means that we should expect at least in the next consecutive 8 to 9 days push to the upside. So what happened over here after 1 to the 9 over here, we had the big push, and after that we had the signal of very red candle, and then push to the downside to form this pattern over here. The same thing, the same clue we are seeing over here right now. Number 1 is here, which means number 2 should, by this calculation over here, push to the upside. So right now we are in a good position still for the breakout. This is one more interesting clue. Stochastic RSI cooled down pretty good over here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we are seeing some very mixed feelings over here in the very healthy zone. So it seems like the yesterday over here we managed to cross to the bullish side. The blue line is the first one, the orange one is the second one, and we should expect much bigger push over here on the daily chart, ladies and gentlemen. Expect this on the stochastic RSI also. So I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to observe Bitcoin right now, because everything depends on the Bitcoin. Your altcoins, whatever cryptocurrency you're trading, no matter what, it's going to most probably affect every single one of them. So if the Bitcoin breaks to the upside, be sure that the altcoins most probably are going to follow that pattern. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos, and until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.